All right, today we're going to talk about employee policies and managing employees and expectations using written policies to ensure that your business continues to succeed. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm Neil Wintereg with Matterhorn Business Development, and today we are here to talk about something that's very important that very few businesses actually do, and that is writing policies by which to manage your employees with. Now, this is a very important thing, and really we only find it in very large companies or very large businesses, and our small business owners typically don't think about these types of things. Now, before I continue on, I want to remind you to check out our channel sponsor, Matterhorn.com. They are your business management resources. In fact, they have an entire thing on the program dedicated entirely to your employee training materials and manuals, which you can actually put all of the policies that we're about to talk about into there so that your employees have. Now, why are we talking about policies and employee manuals and typing things? We just like to go online and find pre-written things and put our name and logo on it. Well, you definitely can do that, and having policies, at least of some sort, figured out is great. But let me tell you a real life thing that I ran into. A friend of mine with a business had a problem with an employee. He calls that employee in and says, "Hey, remember when we hired you, we agreed that this was going to be the dress code, or this was how we were going to do things. And yes, okay, well, we've gotten some complaints that hasn't been happening, and we need you to make sure that you fix it." Well, the employee leaves, goes home, and then creates a big problem after that. And I said, what would have helped you with all of this is actually having a policy manual that the employees read when you hire them. That goes over code of conduct, what type of clothes are supposed to wear, et cetera, because what happens is we get lax on these types of things until an employee really crosses the line, and it's like a slow degradation to that point, and we let it go too far, and by then the employee feels like they're entitled to be able to wear what they want or do what they want because last month I wore the same shirt or I did whatever, and it becomes a problem. Whereas if you have in a manual the things that you're supposed to do, you can show the employee, "Hey, remember when we hired you, you read this, you agreed to this, well, we're going over it again, we're giving you a warning," et cetera, and you're able to protect yourself, and you're able to make the conversation with the employee about that correction much easier because you say, "Hey, listen, sorry to have to bring you in, but I need to show you a couple of things from the employee manual. Hey, this is the policy here. I know things got a little bit relaxed, but we're actually tightening that up and we're going to enforce that." You're making it everybody's problem, just that one person's problem, and you have it in writing and you can go over it with them. These things are super important. In fact, I knew a business owner with a very large business with probably, I think he had 50 or 60 employees at this point, and he made it his goal to write one new policy every day. Now, that might be a little bit overboard for you if you're 5 or 6 employees, but you can literally have simple basic policies that are only 1 or 2 paragraphs. Hey, on Fridays when we close early, X, Y, and Z needs to be done before everybody leaves because nobody's here on Saturday to turn off the copier. We turn it off on Friday. Whatever it might be, you can make 10, 15, 20 basic policies that protect you. And that way, since you're protected, if an employee ever says, "Hey, I was wrongfully terminated," or "this happened," or whatever, or "my boss did this," you can have it in writing that says that the employee agreed that these were the rules and these were the way that they were supposed to be. And when everybody's got agreement, then the team works better and everybody's on the same page, and it doesn't feel like any employees are getting preferential treatment. Policies are also really good when it comes to making sure that your team doesn't make mistakes that end up costing you money. Let's say the policy is we don't ship goods or we don't supply this, etc., until 50% of the money's been received, or until this has been done, people aren't allowed to get scheduled for delivery of their project. Well, that means that a policy like that in place will ensure that no product is going out the door that you are now liable for without having received funds for. Because let's say you make a delivery, the person can say, "Hey, you delivered it to my front porch. I don't owe you any money. I didn't sign anything." Well, now you're protected because you have policies in place to make sure that not only are you protected from any legal problems with, employees, etc., but also making sure that the business runs smoothly. So employee manuals are very important because not only does it let your team know what their jobs and duties are, it also protects you legally and makes sure that you are operating within the realms of the law. So if you need any help with any of that, again, you can actually go to Metapulse.com, upload your entire database there. But if you need help putting together an employee manual or policies, please let us know, reach out to us, and we'll help you get everything set up that you need. If you learned something new, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave those comments down below, and I'll see you next time.